This is Asset Zero One, and welcome to the bunker. I've been operating under the banner of Liberty Tunes for a long time. And just check my levels real quick. Okay, yeah. But it's, it served its purpose, and it was a beacon. But it's the static of the world gets louder. The signal needs to get a little sharper. Liberty is a concept. Byte Back is an action. So as of this broadcast, this podcast, whatever you want to call it, we're officially transitioning. We're going trans. We're transitioning to Byte Back Media. This isn't. It's not just a rebrand. It's a fortification. I'm just not playing tracks anymore. We're auditing the reality of a world that's gone soft, disposable, and transactional. So tonight I'm laying down the definitive doctrine. Going to try to not go out in the weeds, not take any detours, just give you the raw code for the kingdom that I'm building. The one banner, one bloodline, permanent. So let's talk about the first pillar, one banner. In the world of cattle, this is what sparked my cattle crowd. I've went through drive-thru at McDonald's last week, and the woman handed me the food, and she's got this big honking ring bowl ring hanging out of her nose, and I didn't know whether to grab the bag of food or grab the nose ring and lead her away. Now, I get that it's supposed to be a goth thing or an emo thing, but today's goths and today's emos don't have a clue as to what that nose ring means. Yeah, it used to be it was a thing of rebellion against the man, but it's not. You're just going along with the crowd, and here I am getting off in the weeds. Get back to in the world of the cattle. Everyone's obsessed with false choice of the uniparty. They want you to pick a side, left or right, Democrat, Republican, as if there's a difference. Both sides of that coin wants the same thing: your absolute loyalty to the state. But not here, not this bunker. I say this bunker, and this bunker can be anywhere. It's wherever I am. Under this banner, Byte Back Media, the only frequency I broadcast is freedom and sovereignty for the individual. All of them. Not just the ones that look like me, not the ones that just look like you. They think like me or think like you or agree with the signal that I sent or you sent. Individual sovereignty is the only flag that matters. When we talk about a sovereign union, we're talking about a total ideological merger under the banner of liberty. If you're under this roof, you aren't flying the secondary flags of political tribalism. You aren't entertaining the competing frequencies of corporate social engineering or state-sponsored division. You are loyal to the mission of absolute individual autonomy. If you want to keep playing the game of us versus them, while the state wins every single time, stay in the corporate wind. This banner is for those who understand that universal freedom is the only defense against the state collapse. Second one bloodline. It's not about family or becoming a family. It's about everything. The same as sharing DNA or blood with someone makes you a brother. Sharing the love for someone else's freedom makes them your brother too. This concept of one bloodline extends directly to the listeners and fans, you guys, the fans of Byte Back Media, fans of Byte Rebel, Mirror Nocturne, Raven Sky, Chrome Crucifix, Vance Vegas. You guys, you're my metric. My strength and my resolve is your sanctuary for your sanity in this crazy, messed up world. The modern world has reduced the most sacred bond, marriage, to a roommate agreement. They call it 50-50. That's loser's math. 50-50 means you're halfway to zero at any given moment. In this bunker, Byte Back Media, we operate on a 200% protocol. I give 100%, she gives 100%. We don't share a life. We forge a single biological and ideological unit. This is about legacy. It's about being the absolute armor for your partner. In this bunker, we don't put on a tux and a gown. We put on the king and queen's armors in order for the kingdom to be protected and prosper. When the world tries to stress test your foundation, they shouldn't find two people negotiating. They should find one unbreakable front. This is the unbreakable bond. You cross that line, and you are no longer an individual. You are a component of a dynasty. We're purging the me-first culture. Your success is my metric. My strength is your sanctuary. Finally, the third pillar, permanent. This is the one that scares the cattle crowd the most. You could call it the one-way protocol. We live in a disposable era. People treat relationships like a 30-day trial period on software subscriptions. If it gets hard or the feelings flicker, they hit the cancel button. Move on to the next one. No effort required. Permanent isn't a feeling. It's a high-pass filter. It's a constant humming primary signal that stays on 24/7. There are no exit ramps. There's no trial periods. When I talk about finding a queen for this kingdom, I'm talking about a lifetime commitment to the cause as much as one to me. This is the ultimate rebellion. In a world that encourages you to quit the moment you're inconvenienced, staying permanently is the highest form of friction against the machine. We're moving away from the Garden of Innocence and into the era of the Fortified Kingdom. If you're not ready for a 200% life, you ain't ready for this frequency. So consider this message as system purge. If what I'm saying sounds restrictive or too serious to you, then the filter is working. Go back to your shallow apps. Go back to your grinders, your tenders, your Snapgrams and Instachats, whatever app you're on. Go back to your situationships. You aren't built for the bunker. But for those who have seen the wreckage of the disposable culture and are tired of the static, this is the only solid ground left. Trust isn't a default setting. It's an active encryption we maintain every single day through stress testing and calibration. Byte Back Media is the broadcast. One banner, one bloodline, permanent, is the law. The throne isn't for the faint of heart. It's for the one who can carry the weight of the banner and stand in the heat of the bloodline. Permanent isn't a long time. It's the only time that matters. Now I hear you all out there. What is the price of all of this? There's no monetary cost. In fact, the cost is the same as the cost of admission for your own freedom. You have to fight for it and pay with sweat, tears, and sometimes even blood. I am not asking for any money or donations, and I'm not asking you to go out and commit violence. All I ask is that you stand for your own freedom first, and then stand with others for theirs. Learn to tell those who wish to rule over you the simplest and most powerful word in the English language. No. I'm Asset 01, the architect of the signal you're hearing. We're done wandering in the weeds. The mission is clear. The rebranding is complete. Keep your eyes on the horizon and your hands on the frequency. Signal terminated, and we're biting back.